Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about Google Optimize, which is an amazing tool and it has been around for a few years now, but still not many business owners are aware of it. Google Optimize was created back in 2016 and it enables us to do A/B testing on websites and other platforms. Don't worry, if you don't know what A/B testing is, today I will show you how to set up a simple A/B test, and also I will give you a couple of ideas on how to use A/B testing on your website. Let's start. When you first go to the Google Optimize website, you can read a lot about benefits and features, but in order to truly understand the value of this tool, you would have to know how things were done in the past. Let me show you. A few years ago, before Google Optimize, if you wanted to find the best images for this page, the only choice we had was to keep the current images on the website for at least 2 weeks' time and check how many people really clicked on them. After 2 weeks, you could replace these images with another set, just like I'm doing right now, and again check how many people clicked on them. Only that way we could find out if one picture was better than the other picture. And for the entire experiment we needed at least 1 month to just test 2 pictures. Now with Google Optimize you can test 5 or 10 different pictures at the same time. So Google Optimize helps us to save both time and money. Let me show you how Google Optimize look like. When you first log into your admin panel, you can see a list of your websites, and this is a very good feature of Google Optimize, that you can have multiple websites on the same account. There's no need to log in and log out all the time. And another important thing is Google Optimize is free, so you don't have to pay for it. Let me go to sixcrows.com website. We have a couple of draft experiments not published yet, and we have experiments that ended recently. Let me open this one, CTA. CTA means call to action. We were actually testing add to cart button on Sixcrows website. Let me show you. Here we've been testing this button on drumroll watch. This. The experiment was running for 11 days, okay? We've been testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different versions of the same button: red color, yellow color, black color. After 11 days, Google Optimize showed us that probability to be the best is the highest for yellow button and black text. Let me take a step back. I want to show you how did we set up this experiment in the first place. Let's set up a new experiment. Let's go to test 8. We will do A/B testing. The other variants we will cover in another video. So we have a new experiment called test 8. And now we have just few simple steps. The targeting is already set up a step before. It was the drum roll. It's this URL. We have no variants, so this is the step that we need to complete now. We can create a new variant. Let's say we wanted to test a red button. Okay, so red button. This is just a label, it has nothing to do with the button itself. Okay, so now we have 2 variants, 50% of weight to each one of them. Weight means how many people should see each version of your experiment. That means that out of 100 people, 50 people will see the original button and 50 people will see the red button. But there are no changes so far, so let me click this edit now. And I'll be back on my drumroll watch page, but within a visual editor. As you can see, when I'm moving my mouse, it's highlighting different sections. Let me click on the button because this is something that I want to test now. Let me click on the background. We wanted to test, let's say, red button. Okay. You can test a lot of different things. You can change the text, you can change headlines. There's no limitation. And don't be scared. Nothing will be saved until you hit the save button. It will have absolutely no effect on your website, so you cannot break it. Let me hit the save button now. Okay, and now it's finished. Now it will take me back to Google Optimize, and I will actually see that this variant has 2 changes, 1 style, 1 text. Amazing. Let's move on. Here we can specify the audience, so we can limit the experiment only to certain people according to Google, but there's no need to do that now, so let's leave it. Here we have Google Analytics section. this has to be connected only once. After you connect it, you can measure your experiments directly in Google Analytics. As you can see here in behavior experiments, I have my previous experiments here, and I can go and check my test results. Here's the conversion rate. Everything is in one place. Let's go back. We have a few settings, optimizing installation that needs to be done only once, so there's no need for that. I don't want email notifications. Traffic allocation is 100%, but also important thing, you can limit the traffic allocation to a percentage of people. That means if you set it to 80%, only 80% of your visitors will participate in the test. The other 20% will go to the original website. And here you have activation event. This is an advanced feature. We are not going to touch that. And that's it. Our experiment is ready. So these were the simple steps to set up an A/B test on your website. If you have any questions, please leave them under the video. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you. As you can see, Google Optimize is an amazing tool, and it doesn't require any programming knowledge. You can test many aspects of your website and improve your business. Thanks for watching.